another video at my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be working on decorating these cute little glass jars that I got at Hobby Lobby. A few weeks ago they had all their glass stuff 50% off, and so I picked up a set of canisters and these cute little jars, and I just thought these would be really cute to put something like odds and ends on them, because you always got some of that little stuff that you just need a place to put it and store it. And so I'm going to make a couple of cute little jars for just that. And at the end of this video I'll show you what I did with the canisters as well. And also another project where I did a shadow box for my husband. He won a jersey at a baseball game, and so he made a shadow box with the jersey in it, and he wanted me to put some vinyl on it to tell about the event and everything. So I will show a picture of that at the end of the video as well. So let's get started. Okay, I've got a blank canvas open now, and I know the top of my jar is 2 inches, so I'm going to go to Insert Shapes and get a circle and size it to 2 inches in the Edit panel. And now I'm going to add my text, going to odds and ends, and then I'm going to go back over to my Edit panel and select the font that I want. I think I used birthday cakes is what I ended up on. I looked at several, having a tough time deciding, but there we go. Finally landed. Okay, next I lowered the line spacing to bring everything closer together. And then I brought it over to my circle and just used the handle in the corner to size it. Okay, now that I've got my odds and ends sized, I'm going to go and search for my doodads to put on the outside. And I started with button, and I want to get just this plain button and this one cute little button. So a couple buttons. Then I look for a key. And there's a lot of different key options, but I wanted to find one that looks good in a single layer, so I went with this one. And then I searched for a pin, and I got this push pin, a close pin, and a safety pin. So I'm just going to look at these and see which ones look good as a one layer image. And I'm going to size all these to roughly about 1 inch, wide or tall, just depending on the image. And like I said, and get rid of the multiple layers and see how they look as a single layer, see if they make sense. And so far everything looks good as a single layer, and like I said, just sizing it down, except for the clothespin. I didn't really like how it looked after I took the spring off, so I just decided to just go without it. Okay, now I've hit go, and I've got everything on my project mat, and I've hit 2 under my project copies, and I'm just moving everything around, so I've separated my colors on one mat. Okay, I've got my vinyl attached to my mat, and I did, under project copies, I did 2, and so I've got the tops that say odds and ends going to be in this teal down in the corner, and then all my other pieces are going to be on this white up at the top, and I have it set to vinyl. And I've hit go on my computer, so the light is blinking, is ready for me to load the mat. And I've never done this one-handed, so it's a little hard. And just a note, I have my regular cutting blade in here, not my deep cut cutting blade. It doesn't do as well on the adhesive vinyl with the deep cut. So now our button's blinking, so we just hit go. Okay, so it's finished cutting, and so now I'm just going to peel it off my mat in a hole, just like that. And now I'm going to just take my scissors and cut off any large excess pieces so I can put them back in my vinyl container for another project. And I save all sizes of vinyl because you never know what size you may need. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside for a minute. Alright, this is one odds and ends. Alright, so let's just work on this for a second. And so just going to start that. Let's zoom in. Okay. You're going to fold the vinyl over onto itself and peel back. And go slowly. And should just lift right off. There you go. Now you just have to go in and with your weeding tool take out the centers. You just have to go in it kind of sideways and lift. It's kind of just in at it sideways, poke and lift. I just use my finger to stick it to. Okay, so there's our first one. Alright, so now you want to make sure that your glass is clean of all oils and stuff so everything sticks as well as it can stick. So I just take a little bit of rubbing alcohol and paper towel, and then I use a lint-free cloth to just dry it. Real good. Make sure there's no lint on there. Okay. So now I'm going to take my transfer tape, and I use and reuse my transfer tape a lot. So you can see there's a little bit of green from a last project on my sheet. I'm trying. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Okay, so stick it on there, and you want to burnish it down really good. So I just use my little Cricut scrape and burnish it down really good. I have one of the larger scrapes for big projects. And then the same as how we took the big part of the vinyl off, you're just going to lay it back on itself and pull slowly. All right, now we got that all off. I'm going to bring in my jar. Place it down and start smoothing out. And then take your burnishing tool and rub it on really, really good. Okay, now just same thing again. Peel it back off of itself, and there you go. Cute. Okay, now we want to do our little fun little pieces. I'm going to go ahead and peel all the waste away. Okay, toss that in the trash. Now again, we'll weed. Okay, I think to make this easier, since I'm putting these all on individually, I'm going to just cut these all apart. Okay, so we're just going to take a swipe around our jar with the rubbing alcohol, and then with the lint-free cloth. Now we're going to take our transfer tape. We'll grab the key first. Then I'm just going to place things kind of wonky. I think that'll be the cutest. Burnish it on. And peel your transfer tape away. Okay, now you have a finished project. Got all your cute little designs around the outside and your odds and ends on the top. So that's our project for today. Thanks for watching. Here's a look at the canisters I did, as well as my husband's shadow box. Please subscribe if you want to see more Cricut tutorials, and thumbs up if you like the content. Thanks for watching.